Fussy voice. Alright, what was going through those thick skulls of yours? Oh, okay, it's an older guy. Alright. You deviated from the mission and got involved in something completely unrelated. And because of your incompetence, all the credit has gone to that Arios McLean again! And the worst part about it, the situation, is that this little mishap of yours was exposed by the Crossbell Times! But, sir, I don't want to hear it! Shut up! Sorry. Alright, keep each and every one of your mouths shut! Mouths? I can't read. I don't want to hear your excuses! This is exactly why I was against the formation of this pointless new division of yours. Shouldn't you be talking to our boss, not us? If only that dang Sergey hadn't tracked on so many conditions. This wouldn't have happened otherwise. Could you elaborate, sir? Silence! This doesn't concern you of any form. Then why are we listening to this? I said shut up! Wait a minute. This might work out. Hold on, let me think. No. If that other nuisance loses even one of his subordinates, I can put a stop to his antics. Yeah, that might do. Yeah. Now listen, this is for your own good. Decline your assignment to the SSS within the next couple of days. What? Why? Just a sec, pal. What exactly are you insinuating? My name's not Pal, I'm your boss. I do not understand. What's there to understand? Just do as I tell you. The SSS is sure to fail within half a year or so. I doubt it'll advance your careers at all. In fact, it may result into quite the opposite. Keep running into screw-ups like this and no one will even glance at your resumes. And wouldn't that be an utter waste? Oh man, the voice I gave for him is really tearing up my throat. Aren't you aiming to become a detective, Lloyd? I'll personally see to it that you're placed within one of our investigation divisions. And for you three, I'll make sure that you're assigned new roles that are more in line with your skill sets. Quite generous Quite the generous offer, no? I promise you won't regret it. Sleep on it. And let me know of your answers tomorrow. You're dismissed. That guy, he's a jerk, isn't he? Man, whew. Things just got real complicated out of nowhere. That guy wants us to refuse our assignments to the SSS. I suppose the CPD has its share of internal conflict as well. I only heard rumors, but this confirms it. Yes. This is very different from what I was originally promised. Oh, what do you mean by that? Nothing you need to worry about. More importantly, where could Chief Sergey be? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. What's the deal? He sends us off to a mission out of the blue, and then he's nowhere in sight. That's not what it said. I'm paraphrasing at this point now because I can't read anymore. Instead, we got an earful from that balding old snob with a stick up his butt. Stop cursing around children. What's up, Lloyd? Feeling down? Was being told to refuse your assignments a bit of a shock? Nah, that's not it. It's just this place is a lot more different than what I've imagined. What? Come again? Yeah. Hey there, rookies. Sounds like you had one heck of a day. Oh, that's not Sergey. Oh, I'm Donovan, Chief Inspector of the 2nd Investigation Division. And I'm Raymond, from the same division. I heard rumors, but you really do have a kid in your squad. Rude. Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Lloyd Bannings. My name is Ellie McDowell. Randy Orlando. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Welcome to the CPD. Ah, I see. So you're his... Huh? Chief Inspector? Oh, it's nothing. Anyways, Sergey likes to come up with some pretty wild ideas. Tossing a bunch of rookies into the lion's den and try to score some points with the citizens. What do you mean by that? Oh, you haven't been told yet. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. Well, anyways, sorry to say, but you guys got the short end of the stick. Can't imagine how tough your job's gonna be is gonna end up being. Golly. If I were you, I would refuse. I think you could stand to grow a backbone, Raymond. Keep talking like that, and maybe I'll hand you over to Sergey, too. Come on, Chief Inspector, cut me some slack. Well, I'm sure you guys have a tough road ahead of you. But I hope you'll consider continuing to work with Sergey. Oh, sorry. I'm getting tuckered out of reading. I've been recording this part for about, I think, almost 2 hours. No, almost 3 hours now. Maybe. I can't see the timer. I just know that I'm still recording. Anyways. Just don't push yourselves, okay? If it comes down to it, I'd be happy to bring you all into the 2nd Division. Oh, thank you, sir. At least we know we'll still have jobs after this no matter what. Well then, work hard out there. Oh, and Ellie, was it? I'd love to take you out to dinner sometime. I just discovered this fantastic restaurant and... So, hey, idiot, we're leaving. You want HR on your butt? Oh, I was just trying to be a gentleman. He's like, yeah, well, you're gonna catch a case. So shut up. Well, I don't know where all that came from, but they sure had some opinions about the department. Putting aside the talk of us getting the short end of the stick, I do fear this will be more strenuous than I would like it to be. Well, I think it'd be best for us to get the details from the chief himself. Perhaps someone at the reception desk knows where we can find him. Oh, yeah, good call. Oh, hello. Lloyd Bannings speaking. Oh, good. Alright, the fox must have been done with his complaining then. Our vice commissioner can be a real pain in the butt, huh? Yeah. That guy's No, wait a second. Where in the world are you? Didn't you tell us to return to the headquarters once we were done? Yeah. All your guys' luggage arrived, so I was dealing with the movers. Aren't you guys lucky to have such a nice boss? Luggage? Are we at a dormitory? Yeah, that's right. We can talk more when we get there. Don't keep me waiting. Understood. So, where exactly is this dormitory? Well, it's not a dormitory per se. Huh? Actually, it's the CPD's very own special section of, very own special section, support section, whatever. It's a dormitory for the SSS. Your rooms will be on the 2nd floor and 3rd floors. Huh? This is the old building? Man, this place sure has seen better days. Next to that brand spanking new department store over Or it's right over there. It looks like it fell out of the Middle Ages. From my first impression, I would say that this was built around 30 years ago. I'm surprised it hasn't been demolished yet. Is this really going to be the SSS section's main office? The SSS section. I added an extra S in there. The quadruple S? Quad S? Anyways. S-Quad? S-Quad? You mean squad? S-Quad? Anyways. The squad? Triple S squad? Anyways, let me stop. Yeah, seems so. Yeah. Thought I told you not to make me wait. Chief Sergey. Get inside, everyone. I'm sure you got a lot of questions about what you've gotten yourselves into, what this new division of ours even is. And it's about time I filled you all in. Wait, so basically we're a division that serves the public by accepting requests from them? Right, that in a nutshell is the SSS. The reason we got this annex was because it was in the heart of the city, close to the everyday goings on the people. Makes sense, doesn't it? Hold on, but it almost feels like we're copying the Bracer Guild. So much so, you can call it plagiarism. Oh, hold on. The mouse showed up. I gotta get that off screen. Oh, yeah, I can just do that by hitting a button on my I kicked my mouse. You kicked your mouse? Yes, I don't have a desk, so my mouse is on the ground. I'm literally, my PC is on top of a tiny entertainment system with my tower sitting on the ground next to it. I have a TV tray in front of me that has my laptop that has the guide that I'm looking at, and I'm sitting on a couch. Also, I have another entertainment system that has my PlayStation 5, some animes that I have, some movies that I have, with a large TV and both my 3DSs. No, one's a 3DS, the other's a 2DS XL. That has whatever. I don't care anymore. You guys don't care what I'm talking about. Seriously? Ooh, sorry. I got lightheaded for a second. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but the Bracer Guild is hugely popular in Crossbell, especially that A-rank Bracer, Arios McCline, also known as the Divine Blade of the Wind. Or Divine Blade of Wind, not the Wind. He's Sonic the Hedgehog? Sonic the Hedgehog? The Wind is his master. The speed of the wind, and in the straight like thunder. Shout out if y'all know what show that is. It is a Power Rangers one, so go ahead. Go through all the themes and see if you can find that one. With the speed of the wind and the strength like thunder. Go Power Rangers, go, here we go, let's go! Anyways, falling hard. Sorry, I love the Power Rangers. Even to this day, I still love Power Rangers. Not the Nickelodeon version of Power Rangers, that stuff was garbage. But from Saban and Disney's Power Rangers, Disney didn't mess up Power Rangers all that much, but I think Nickelodeon jacked it up the most. Anyways, he and a bunch of other extremely skilled individuals work in the guild's Crossbell branch. You starting to understand what that means for all the big shots at the police department. Well, the police and guild are constantly compared to each other, making our flaws as an organization that much more apparent. And blame for those flaws will end up in the government's lap. So that's what this is all about. Basically, we're here to try to steal from the guild's popularity in order to cover the government's butt. It's a bit shameless, is it not? I won't beat around the bush. You guys are right. However, the police founding principles are to maintain public order and enforce the law supplied by our government. I guess that makes sense, because it's just like the people don't even respect the police, and if they don't respect the police, it's gonna be, there's not gonna be any order. then you're just gonna have chaos. Then you're gonna have riots, and then there's gonna be a lot of people getting hurt. Serving the community has never been a main priority. For that reason, there's a lot of people within the police who aren't looking too kindly on the blatant bid for our popularity like this. Let's see. I've heard handyman, bargain bin bracers, even sideshow monkeys. Bargain bin dang, they called us Timu bracers? That's crazy. Anyways. And basically, people have been talking crap about us since day 0. Tales from Zero? I'm kidding. Yeah, because 0 to hero. Yeah, we're jokes. We're only level 4. So that's the case. This whole situation is starting to make more sense now. So you're telling us to join the team where we'll be under fire from everyone. Honestly, this is beyond what I was expecting. Now, don't start freaking out just yet. You may already know, but no one's stopping you from refusing this assignment. Huh? If you decide to stay on, expect to see all sorts of jobs and requests. Like, we're talking wrestling with the homeless, beating up old timers. What? Huh? Anyways, let me stop. Punting little people. Okay, I'm done. Well, yeah. That includes monster exterminations like your mission today. But there will also be minor stuff like tracking down lost items, helping out the HQ. Anyone who's not up for it wouldn't be a great fit for this position. I'll give you a night to sleep on it. If you end up refusing, don't worry. You'll be reassigned to another unit. On top of that, there will be no demerits, but you can't stay here because this is specifically for the squad, so you gotta have to find your own place. The rest is up to you guys to decide. I don't really care. You can tell in my face, I don't really care. How in the world did I get here? Imitating the Bracer Guild. I didn't join the force to be part of something like that. Guy, I was assigned to the 1st Division, wasn't I? No, Guy was assigned to the 1st Division, wasn't he? An elite unit that single-handedly solves major cases, be it criminal or political in nature, not to mention handling international matters. Our division really are worlds apart. Well, make it your own thing then, buddy. Don't be a shadow of your brother. Be your own person. Anyways. I wonder what the others are planning to do. It doesn't seem like any of them attended the police academy, but I'm sure they've got their own reasons for joining the force. Maybe I should go back and talk with them a bit. Huh, this is Randy's room. I heard him moving some stuff around in there not too long ago. He should still be up. Who's knocking? It's me, Lloyd. We talk for a bit? Sure, man. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Cool. Thanks. This boy got set up pretty... This man got an L couch, booze, a few magazines. He got set up quick. Welcome to my humble abode. Alright, you all done unpacking your stuff already? Nah, I haven't even started, man. Seems you've already made your decision, though, Randy. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, sorry about that, yo. Oh, about whether or not that I'm gonna decline the assignment. Doesn't seem like there will be too much desk work, so the job sounds like it's right up my alley. Plus, if we go to the other department, we don't got a place to live and, for, you know, cheap rent and all. Probably free rent. I don't really know. I haven't talked to him. Anyways, having my home and workplace in the same building will be nice too. So I'm planning to stick around just to see how it all shakes out. Yep, you can go to meetings in your pajamas. Don't do that. That's you bumming it up. Don't do that. Got it. You still thinking it over? Can't say I'm surprised. I doubt that you'd be happy to see that the detective license of yours go to waste if you're after you busted your butt to get it, huh? Well, yeah, that's part of it, I guess. I mean, here's how I see it. Sure, he has a detective license, but they're basically doing bracer work, right? And from what I remember, bracer work still have to do investigations, so you're still getting the use out of your detective skills. And you know, and if not, you can still go to the 2nd division with old boy because he did offer you a job. And if that doesn't work out, you quite literally can be a bracer, you know, be a rookie bracer, because you already have the investigation skills. So you're still putting your bracer, you're still putting your bracers, your detective skills to good use at the very least. But yeah, actually, no, his best bet would be to go to the bracer guild. But he'd probably have to do like his own little special training there before he was able to do his own individual work. Combat wise, he wouldn't have to, because I know Estelle had to learn how to fight at the very least before she became a bracer. But that's whatever. Anyways, this whole thing just feels like a step backwards from my goal, though. Huh. Your goal? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's nothing too important. That reminds me, how exactly were you recruited in the first place, Randy? You're older than the rest of us, but you didn't attend the police academy, right? Ah, yeah, that's right. How I ended up being assigned here, huh? That's what you want to know. Yeah, you really want to know? Yeah, if you don't mind me sharing, of course. Well, if you insist. Thing is, I got into a bit of trouble with the ladies at my last workplace. What? Well, everyone found out I'd been dipping my quill in a few too many bottles of company ink. If you catch my drift, this man was smashing. Okay, yeah, he was out here committing shenanigans. A lot of ladies found out that they were all committing shenanigans with the same guy. But yeah, and just as I was about to get the boot, old man Sergey snatched me up. Guess it was all according to Adios' plan, huh? Where'd you work before, Randy? Oh, right. Crossbell's Guardian Force. More specifically, I was stationed at Bellegarde Gate. You know, the fortress facing the Empire. The Guardian Force. Ah, well, that makes sense. No wonder you can swing that halberd of yours around like it's nothing. Yeah, trust me. When you're stationed that close to the border, there's absolutely nothing to do but train, patrol, and train some more. But hey, perk of working in the Crossbell City full time is that I can chill over in the entertainment district whenever I want. Well, I definitely made the right choice, leaving the GCF, or the CGF, I'm sorry. The GameCube? The GC GameCube? Anyways, well, I can relate with wanting to live in the city. A man after my own heart. You know, I already scoped out a couple of places with some absolutely smoking gals working in them. Hey, if we do officially become co-workers, I say we hit the town and celebrate, eh? Madame Zwanelli seems to be a bit of a prim and proper, and kids don't belong where we'd go. We'll have ourselves a guys' night out. How about that? Yeah, sure. I'll think about it, Randy. Randy said, let's perv out, bro. Let's be pervs. Get a good look at his room. I thought this was a trunk at first, but no, this is his, these are his, sheets. I wish we got a better look at some of the stuff, but he has a decent room. I don't think anyone's in this room. Yeah, it's locked. All right. Oh. Is that a basement? Oh, that's the first floor. Okay. Let's go to the second floor. Or third floor, I mean. And I believe this is Ellie's room? I think this is Ellie. Yeah, I think this is the room that Ellie was assigned. I hope she isn't sleeping already. Oh, who is it? Oh, it's me, Lloyd. Are you busy right now? I can come back later if so. Ah, no. You can come in. The door should be unlocked. Alright, thanks. Oh, she has a nice room. She got them African sheets. Your timing's good. I just finished cleaning up. Would you like to take a seat? I'll brew some tea if you like. Oh, no. You don't have to do all that. It seems like you've already made your decision, too. Oh, regarding my assignment here? To be honest, I was unsure at first, but I decided to give it my best shot. That's so. I can see that you're still undecided, but I don't blame you for that one bit. I can't help but feel the whole plan for this department is a bit out of reach. Huh? How so? Based on what we were told, it was only created to help the government and the CPD save face, right? It lacks the basic guiding principles as a division and lets its objectives and procedures are only loosely defined. All right, I'll be right back. It's going to be a weird cut for you, or a quick cut for you guys. All right, sorry about that weird cut. Oh man, I had some. Last night. I went and got some wings with a homie of mine, and yeah, those wings are punishing me now. Anyways, yeah, we did that part. And if we're unable to produce results, the division is likely to be dissolved for budgetary reasons before long. Yeah, I can't help but draw that same conclusion. But if you already knew that, why stay, Ellie? Do you have some reason? Well, I thought it would be a good way to see the truth for myself. Oh. Just kidding. Honestly, I doubt I'll stay a member of the police force forever. So, it's not too big of a deal if a position takes me off course from my intended career track. I guess that makes sense. If I recall correctly, you didn't attend a police academy, right? So how did you end up here in the CPD? Well, to put it simply, this is my way of getting some real-world experience. While I didn't attend the academy, I did take a written exam and marksmanship test, and I applied. They couldn't really reject me since I received perfect marks on both tests. You know, the more I learn, the more I feel like we're worlds apart. I read that as that we're weirdos. That's what I read at first. Do you think so? It's pretty rare for rookies to have already earned their detective license, though. You must have your own reasons for joining the CPD, right, Lloyd? Well, that's... Perhaps it's best if we continue this talk after we've officially become co-workers. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Sorry, and thanks for being so considerate. Of course, Lloyd. If you were to ask for my personal opinion, however, I'd be happy if you decided to stay. You would? Since we're rookies, there's a lot that we can still improve on. But today, you showed that you could, lead us through whatever unfamiliar situations that we might face. Your instructions were so precise and quick, so I was able to confidently provide support. That means a lot, Ellie. Really. Thanks for talking with me. I think I'll go do a bit of self-reflection. Of course. Anytime. Good night, Lloyd. Night, Ellie. Wait, can we still talk to her? Alright, it was only my first day, but we were sure thrown out into it. I guess I'm a bit worn out. I'll probably turn in early. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Night, Ellie. Oh, can we see? I keep leaving. Can we see the picture? Nope, they won't let us. Right, I wanted to see who's on that picture. And then I think next we go to is Tio's room. I guess this is Tio's room. She's probably already asleep, though. No one? Yeah. No one home? Can't hear her moving around. Is she not in her room? Oh, Tio, there you are. What are you doing down here? Oh, hello, Lloyd. As you can probably deduce, I'm checking our terminal. The terminal? Oh, you mean all that stuff there? Yes. This is all the components of an improved orbital terminal based on ZCF's Capel computer system. Oh, you guys remember the Capel from Zeiss? Anyways. Well, with this, we'll be able to receive data and information from the CPD's main building via the orbital network. Oh. Let's rewind a bit. You lost me. Talk to me like I'm slow. You are slow, Lloyd. But how should I explain this? Lloyd, what is the extent of your knowledge about the orbital network project? The orbital network? You mean the internet, right? It's like, well, I remember there was dial-up, AOL. No, let me stop. Anyways, I occasionally see articles about it in a newspaper, but I can't say I fully understand what it is. I think I read something about the EF proposing the project. Originally, the Orbital Network project began as a collaboration with the Foundation and Zeiss Central Factory. Hey, Zeiss, let's go. Tita's hometown? Now it progresses primarily due to the effort of the Foundation. Its large-scale testing stage is currently taking place right here in the Crossbell City. Crossbell City, all right. This terminal is part of it. Can't say I follow that as well. In the end, what's this project trying to accomplish? Simply put, it is technology that improves upon traditional communication devices. In addition to having communication functions, it links terminals through an orbital computing constructing an efficient information network. So basically, it's a freaking antenna, and we use our cell phones to connect with each other. That is essentially the project in terms that you might understand. Barely understood any of that. So basically, it's equipment that'll make contacting HQ easier and optimize the chain of command in the city. If you're only taking into account this terminal, you would not be incorrect. While terminals are not my speciality, I can't operate this one for us. Considering the future, I suppose I should become more acquainted with it. Oh. I take that to mean that you didn't even think about refusing the assignment, huh? Actually, before that, when I was your age, all I wanted to do was play around with my friends. But you said that you were transferred here from the Foundation, huh? Tio, you aren't being forced to work here, right? What? Don't tell me you actually are. I admit, I might not know your situation, but you shouldn't tolerate something like that. If you need help, I'll be more than happy to... Please calm down. No one is forcing me to work. Rather, this recent transfer was the result of a selfish request of mine. And you said all that for 2 lines? I have my own reasons for being in Crossbell. That is all there is to it. Besides, I think it would be prudent to... I think it would be prudent to worry about yourself before others, right, Lloyd? Yeah. You make a good point, Tio. Well, okay, that's like the 3rd time I heard the word soldane or whatever, and I remember right before I went to the restroom, I said right before the cut, yes, I went to the restroom. Right before the cut, I saw that Ellie had said that, and the only thing that was on there was well. He said soldane as well, but there was no well written on there, so is that a word that has a double meaning or something? Depending on the context, I guess? I don't know. Anyways, sorry if I overstepped my boundaries. Or overstepped your boundaries, anyways. Oh, it is fine. Being too soft-hearted might be a negative reflection on your detective work, however. Unlike bracers, your occupation involves treating suspects with skepticisms, correct? Yeah, that is a challenge for you. Everyone's a suspect. You really don't pull any punches, do you? Maybe I'm still naive. And here I was thinking I disciplined myself enough through the police academy training. But I guess training alone isn't enough to make me a true detective. Tio? I completed my maintenance of this terminal. Construction work of the orbital cables is scheduled for tomorrow. So I believe I'll go to sleep now. Yeah, this sounds like an internet company. He's like, oh yeah, I was like, you call them in one day? They're like, yeah, we'll come in tomorrow. I'm like, no, come in today. Like when you move into a new place. That's like the day you moved in, they be like, all right, once you moved in, we'll come in. I'm like, nah, I need internet now. You gonna install this while I'm moving my stuff in. Night, Tio. Hope you sleep well. Thank you. If you'll excuse me. Good night, Lloyd. It seems like the 3 of them have really put a lot into things. And here I'm still undecided. Man, I'm just thinking in circles now. This is getting me nowhere fast. Maybe some fresh air will do me some good. Alright, maybe some good for clear my mind. Oh, I can't go to the roof. I thought it said go to the roof. Did I mess something? Yeah, did I mess something up? I think I messed something up. Let's see, do I go here? What a breeze. Yeah, what a nice breeze. Crossbell really does feel like a huge metropolis now. I mean, the city where Uncle lives was by no means small, but compared to this, it doesn't hold a candle. Alright. Oh wow. That's right. I can see Bellum Apartments from up here. Alright, so that was him, Guy, and Cecile. I'm sure someone else is living in our old place now. Our old place, okay. I think Cecile's family is still in the building, at least. I should pay them a visit once I find time. It's been 3 years since then. After Uncle's family took me in, I eventually enrolled in Crossbell Police Academy. I studied and trained like a madman. Thanks to that, I managed to pass the detective qualification exam. But in the end, what did I actually want to accomplish after becoming a detective? Hey! It's the kids from earlier. Oh, it's you two. We've been looking everywhere for you. We went to the police department, but they told us that you weren't around. They told us about this place, though. Is this it? Where the SSS works? Yeah, this is the place. But what did you call? But why did you come all the way over here for? Well, actually, we thought that we ought to thank you for today. Did you not do that already? Really? If you all hadn't have been there, those monsters would have hurt us pretty bad. I believe in an alternate universe, my friend died because he got frozen to death because the game gave me bad RNG. Anyways. So, that's why we came out here to thank you. Wow. Thanks, you two. That really means a lot. Don't forget, you guys were nothing compared to Arios, though. But you know, compared to the rest of the CPD, I guess you're not so bad. So you just gotta make sure to work hard and catch up with him, okay? Come on, Ryu. Don't worry. But don't worry. By the end of the second game, we'll be stronger than Arios. Really? I have no idea. I don't know. The man is known as the Divine Blade of Wind. Divine being in your title, that's something you don't want to tangle with, and I'm good. I mean, I fought Richard in the second game, and I fought Cassius, who didn't even use a sword. That man used the bow staff and still kicked my tail. Golly. Anyways. We came to thank him. Why are you here to lecture him? He's right, though. We'll have to work hard we'll have to work as hard as we can. By the way, where do you two live? I can escort you guys home if you want. Oh, no worry. What street is right over there, so I'm good. And I live in the residential district, but I should be fine. But, could you tell Ellie and the others that we stopped by too? Yeah, of course. I'll let them know. Be safe on your way back, kids. We will. Good night. Or, I'm sorry, goodbye. You really are a simple guy, Lloyd Bannings. Alright. And all it took to lift your spirits was a thank you from those kids. I guess in the end, everything depends on the way that I choose to feel about it. Word of advice, Lloyd. To be a man, you have to be willing to tackle the issues that you're facing head on. Follow your heart and intuition. And grasp the truth with your own two hands. If you can do that, you'll be able to see what exactly it is that you want to do. Yeah, that's right. See, he said it again. Sold and whatever. Anyways. So I don't at least put myself out there. Yeah, so if I don't put myself out there, I won't come to an understanding anything. I won't come to understand anything. Golly, I'm trash. A phone call.
はい。
Hello? No, you've reached the SSS station. What's poppin'? That's not what he said. Lloyd? Lloyd, is that you? Cecile. Thank goodness. It really is you. When I contacted the police department, they told me to call this number. The special support section, was it? Is that the division that you were assigned to? Well, nothing's official just yet. More importantly, I'm really sorry, Cecile. I was meaning to stop by first thing, but... Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I should have gone to greet you when you arrived at the station. Please, it's fine, Cecile. I promise. After all, work has you busy, right? We can meet up once you're able to get some off time. Don't be like that. How can you be so distant to someone who's practically your sister? I haven't seen you in 3 years, you know. Alright. We'll find a way to make some time somehow. And I'll make sure to go see Uncle Miles and Aunt... Letty tomorrow, too. Glad to hear it. They'll love that. Mom and Dad have been really worried about you all this time. But I'm so happy. You finally come back home to Crossbell. Yeah. I'm home, Cecile. Welcome home, Lloyd. So we got to hear Cecile's voice. So, what are your answers? No objections here. Looking forward to working with you. Besides, you're the one who dragged me to the CPD in the first place. Sure you don't want me to recommend you to the 1st Division? They'd probably really benefit with someone of your combat prowess. Yeah, I'll pass. So with that, we know that Randy is actually pretty strong, at the very least. I mean, we know he was a part of the, we do know that he was stationed at the, what was it? What they call it? The GCF or the CFG, the CGF? Crossbell Guardian Force or something like that. But yeah. Honestly, I'd rather join back up with the Guardian Force than be stuck in some stuffy office. Yeah, fair enough. What about you, Ellie? I will also accept the position. I'm glad to be working with you, Chief Sergei. Glad to hear it. And to be frank, I didn't expect someone like you to be here. I figured that the higher ups recommended you, expecting that the division to just expecting this division to just involve taking care of busy work. Golly, running at 3 hours of this record at the moment. Anyways, this is still my very first session recording, guys. Still very first section. I think I probably got like 3-4 parts out of this. But anyways. But I'm sure that you're aware of the assignment. Won't be anywhere as near as easy. Yes, I'm aware, sir. I'm looking forward to taking such challenging work. Good answer. Well, Tio, do I even need to ask? Not at all. This position was part of the agreement from the start. More importantly, the orbital cables are scheduled to be wired this evening. This evening? We gotta wait? You still ain't got no internet? I would like to be the one to set up the terminals if you do not mind. Yeah, I was counting on it. I don't know what the heck that stuff is anyways. I'm too old for this. So 3 down, 1 to go. Lloyd Bannings, Crossbell Police Academy graduate who earned high marks in both written exams and practical training, and then went on the CBT's detective exam. You ask me, You might be a bit overqualified for this team. Someone like you'd find success in whatever division that they were assigned to, I'm sure. Heck, I bet no one here would blame you if you just walked out of this door. With that in mind, still have any lingering doubts? No, sir. Not at all. I look forward to working under you, Chief Sergey. Glad to hear it. Lloyd? Well, that's no fun. Here I was looking forward to watching you squirm around trying to come to a decision. Sir? Well, that settles that. I'll give you guys the rest of the day off. Go philander, frolic. I don't care what you kids do. Just do it. Just keep in mind that you'll be busy as heck starting tomorrow, though. Be prepared to work your butts off. Oh, and Tio, terminal's all yours. Roger. One more thing. Let's start this off right. Lloyd Bannons? Ellie McDowell? He's saying their name. As of 9 a.m. today, I officially approve your new assignments. I said assessments. Welcome to the SSS. Look forward to a mountain of different jobs I'll be throwing at you. Alright. As an initial investigation expenses, the team has received 1,000 Mira to go play around with. And philander our beloved goddess, Adios, who art in the sky. We beseech thee, open thine heavenly gates for the soul running toward your loving embrace. The voice. I couldn't believe the news when I first heard it. Someone like him passing this young. Wasn't he about to get married to that beautiful fiancée of his too? Why did things end up like this? Why? Dang it. What the heck are the police doing? One of their own was killed. Are they gonna let this become another unsolved case? It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. If I remember right, his parents passed away a while ago too, didn't they? How will his younger brother handle all of this? Lloyd? Are you okay? Please, don't push yourself. I know you haven't been sleeping much recently. I can say the same for you, Cecile. Alright, so we got Lloyd and Cecile. And it looks like his brother died. Alright. I'm sorry that you had to help me through so much of this. I should have taken care of it myself. Stop it, Lloyd. We're basically family. Of course I'm going to help you. Besides, Guy was my... Cecile. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I know that you're hurting the most out of all of us. I'm sure this won't be easy. Yeah, I'm sure this won't be easy from now on. But please, don't forget that I'm here for you. Until you can stand on your own 2 feet, I'll watch over you, Lloyd. I really was a brat back then, wasn't I? I shouldn't have been so stubborn. I should have stayed with her. I'm home, Guy. Sorry for not stopping by sooner. Guess I still need to work on my stubbornness. Alright, so, as you can see, Guy was his older brother, and he's dead. But, I'm here now. I'm back. I came back to Crossbell to be a detective in the CPD, same as you. I still got a long way to go to catch up, and I was assigned to this weird division. But I'm gonna do my best with the hand that I've been dealt. So keep watching over me, guy. Well, time to get started on your first official job as the SSS. Maybe I should give you some more information before you get ahead of ourselves. Lloyd, grab your detective notebook. Yes, sir. A black notebook with the police crest, eh? Looks like the real deal. We can also use this to identify ourselves as police officers, right? Yeah, that's right. There's also a manual with the rules, regulations inside, you know, the whole shebang, blah, blah, blah. No one really reads that stuff. Heck, it's even got info on your battle ornaments. Pretty good reference to have. However, its most important purpose is to keep track of your investigation reports. Investigation reports? Lloyd, you explain. Yeah. So if you guys remember in the first game, this is how you kept track of all your quests and all that other stuff. But yeah, it's also the academy. All right. The CPD maintains a rule that all the investigations are to be carefully and thoroughly documented. After an investigation is assigned to you, you must record its status and keep track of its progress in the detective notebook. The reports that we submit will be based on our notebook entries, which will inform the evaluations and any special allowances from the department. That's why it's important to take detailed and concise notes. I see. That makes enough sense. Sounds boring as heck. That ain't what I signed up for. Yeah, that's the gist of it. However, the situation of the SSS slightly is different from other divisions. You'll have your standard investigations, of course. But then you'll also have support requests coming in. Support requests? Tia, mind if you will? Sir. Over here, everyone. This is from the other day. Isn't this the terminal that you were busy hooking up the orbital network, Tio? Yes. I finished configuring it yesterday. The terminal will be left running and can be accessed at any time after you log on. This screen will display. A bunch of text showed up. Alright, so this is where we get our support requests. Right. Also from official missions from the department will also be requests from other sources. Could be from citizens or tourists. Heck, we might even get jobs from the government every now and then. Support requests are optional. But if you decide to skip some, odds are that the Bracer Guild will just snatch them up. Oh. I see how it is. By doing support requests, we'll take on some of the guild's popularity for ourselves. These support requests will mimic their own line of work and sway the public favor. Yep. Though I expect that it will happen at a snail's pace. Besides that, I'm sure HQ will rope you in to help when they get busy. Patrolling the city, doing some menial paperwork, who knows. You're kidding, right? Well, that's all a part of the job, Randy. Has the terminal already started receiving these requests then? Why don't you take a look for yourself? Just don't forget to keep track of them on your notebook. Yes, sir. I think I have to go upstairs first. Oh, where are you going? Oh, I thought I had to go upstairs. Explanation. Support information urgent. Crossbell Police Receptionist Desk. Hello, everyone. Congratulations on being appointed to the new Special Service section. As a first order of business, allow me to give you a rundown of submitting reports of all your requests. Please come by the reception desk at the CPD. Sorry for troubling you. Rebecca. Reception desk. Rebecca? I thought it was Fran. Alright. So this whole thing is just an internal memo system, huh? I guess now we gotta head down to HQ and get the details right. Yeah, sounds like it. I think I'm finally starting to get the grasp on what the orbital network is all about. Unlike telephones, which is purely auditory, the orbital network can transmit text and images. I've heard about it before, but now that I've seen it in practice, I can certainly see how it would be advantageous. Advantageous? Yeah. In all sorts of situations. Yes. As we speak, beta testing is being conducted through Crossbell State. This system, the police department has implemented, is one of such examples. Though I hear the guild has also started experimenting with terminal systems too. That should be enough to get you started. How about I let you guys work that support system that just came in? Understood. But, what do we do after that? I love to say, do whatever you feel like. But you can bet that the real requests will start pouring in after the lecture of HQ is over. Let's see. Considering this is the first assignment, try completing this as a statement to HQ saying that you're capable of police work. That should shut them up for a while. Is that really all it's gonna take? Oh, and Lloyd, why don't you give everyone a tour of the city on the way there? Tour of the city? Why? You'll be the ones protecting the place, so it only makes sense for you to learn just what kind of place it is. Oh, and be sure to stop by the weapons shop and orbital store right outside. As police officers, these places will keep handy in the future. Understood. We'll make sure to pay them a visit. I'll be in my office most of the time, probably either reading the magazine or taking a nap. If you're running into any problems, don't bother me. You're smart kids. You figure it out for yourselves. Well then, off you go. But wait a minute. He's like, what part of figure it out of yourself don't you think? Don't you understand? Anyways. Oh, there goes our boss, everyone. Are we really going to be okay? I fear the road ahead of us will be difficult. Anyways, this is our first real assignment. Let's walk around the city a bit first, and then take care of the support request. There's no need to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. 3 hours of recording. Yeah, we're at 3 hours and 14 minutes right now. All right. Anyways. There's no need to rush just because this is our first official mission. Let's just take our time and get a real feel for things. I agree. Understood. Time to hit the road then. Alright, when you inspect the terminal at the SSS, choose request. Yep. Are there any more? Just that one. And before we go, I just want to see if I get that, because I think I missed a scene. Oh, there's a cat up here. You're too adorable. It's possible that he's been living here before any of us even moved in. Actually, he's probably been here since the Crossbell Times stopped using this place as their main office. Alright. What's your name, little fella? His name is Coupe. Is that the name that you just came up with, Tito? It's really cute. No. I was not the one who originally named him. Regardless, I think it would be best if we stick with Coupe. No complaints here. Let's try to bring the guy some food every now and then, huh? Alright, so we got that. And then all that's left is to exit, and then a whole bunch of scenes will start apparently. So I'm not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna end my first session here. So I know I'm gonna have fun with this game. And hopefully it doesn't take me over 2 years to complete it. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But yeah, this is where we're starting our Crossbell journey, and I'm so excited with to handle this. But thank you all for watching, and like always, everyone, get right with God, stay in God's good graces, and everything that you do, make sure that you're doing it for the Lord. With that being said, I'm out. Peace. Stay blessed, everyone.